Disney's current stock price is listed at $141.50, which is about 18% up from the previous company report. As I stated in the previous company report, Disney's buy price for their stock is around $127. So they've shattered that. And even though they're within 10% of their highest stock price ever, there is a lot of hesitation in buying Disney stock, given the fact that a second wave of coronavirus seems to be coming in and parks either remain closed or open at reduced capacity, as well as the fact that they've made no money on films or cruises in 2020, or very little money in those first couple of months. Tech stocks advisor Rick Munoz still believes that Disney is a really good buy at this current price. He believes that Disney has a lot of lucrative options in order to make up this revenue, given that their streaming services seem to be getting more and more popular every single week. And that's Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus. And he thinks that those streaming services will be able to kind of supplement Disney's revenue losses until maybe a vaccine comes out and they can open parks at full capacity and start making movies and doing cruises again.
Hi, my name is Andrew Treist, and today I will be going over the current event in the Walt Disney Company. First off, Disney came out and reported that they had a substantial loss in 2020, which is no surprise due to the coronavirus pandemic. They reported a $7 billion loss in the year of 2020. Second off, a company that Disney owns, ESPN, just laid off more than 300 staffers in production and on-air talent. This comes to a surprise to many of the staff, as many of management said that there were going to be no layoffs in the near future. This is a reoccurring trend at ESPN. It is a very costly business to run, considering all of the media rights that they own, and it is also becoming an outdated service. As we previously stated last week, or last memo, Disney is moving to become more of a direct-to-consumer kind of product, moving it to more streaming. ESPN is a traditional cable-based service, and they have massive costs in their media rights to the NFL, NBA, and college football, to name a few. And those media rights are coming up, which are going to cost billions of dollars to re-up. Therefore, the company is be rumored trying to lay off the company. Now, talking about more direct-to-consumer, the Disney Plus application has been a massive success. In the first year, they have more than 73.7 million subscribers in the first year, which blows it out of proportion.
Thank you, Andrew. Here you can see a lot of similarities between the news and the course materials we've been learning. First, ESPN, which is owned by Disney, recently laid off 300 employees. This is an example of downsizing due to the coronavirus. This isn't right-sizing because they weren't looking for the right number of people. They just had too many that they couldn't keep up with and pay. We noticed that Disney uses a divisional organizational structure. Due to the company being so big and acquiring other companies, they can't utilize a functional organizational structure because their markets are too different, and it wouldn't be logically sound to put Disney Plus, Disney Animation, and ESPN all under the same umbrella. Another reference to the course material is the massive increase in Disney Plus users. The HR planning process will be utilized because they need to recruit new talent to support Disney Plus servers, so there won't be any crashes or security breaches for streaming service. Demand forecast is occurring to figure out what jobs need to be filled and whether they should explore external or internal employees. Finally, we see in the news that Disney is considering selling ESPN to another company due to the low interest viewers and limited broadcasting rights affected by the pandemic. This is a reference to Chapter 12 because where the vision of the CEO doesn't align with the current conditions of the economy. A good leader must be wary of risks and uncertainty and be able to tolerate them. Prior to the pandemic, ESPN was generating significantly more revenue than ever before because they covered a variety of sports and captured major broadcasting rights. The decision to sell ESPN was also a centralized decision because key stakeholders and the C-suite directors made the decision instead of lower-level managers.